Okay, my people, welcome in, welcome in. I'm going to give you guys time to make it in the chat. Shanti girl, I see you in here. Hearts to you. I was like, please let my girl be in here tonight. I need you. But yes, I'm so excited. I'm gonna give my people time to come in, give y'all a few minutes. Y'all know I'm excited. I'm so ready for y'all to meet this artist. Liz, my girl, welcome in. Thank y'all for pull up on me. Y'all, share me out. Share me out to people so they can get in here and enjoy everything that I got in store for y'all, everything that I got in the background. This artist in the background is gonna blow your socks off, okay? Okay, Slewfoot Slim, yes, y'all are popping in. Y'all make sure y'all share me out. Welcome in, y'all. I see and I feel all the love. Tia, hey Tia, welcome. Well, oh my God, my key players up in the house. Welcome, y'all. I love y'all. And y'all already know, please start off by dropping the fire emojis in the chat. Drop the fire emojis in the chat and drop hashtag music is life. For those who popping in and don't know what life is, make sure y'all let them know. Hashtag music is life. Oh, the numbers just spiked. 6 feet. Come on there. I see the fire in the chat. Hold on. Let me put some of this up here on this screen. Yes, Liz, I see you. You said that. I know y'all gonna be there. Y'all always pull up on me. Share me out, y'all. Get everybody. Ooh. I see all the fire in the chat. Music is life. Come on, because it is. Music is life. Come on, tell. Hashtag music is life in the chat. Yes, y'all do not disappoint. Oh my goodness, it's rolling. The chat is rolling. I'm trying to keep up with y'all. I'm gonna give a few. Hey, Joshua, let's go. Tam said, let's go. Jamia, yes. Y'all, I'm about to. My jaw's already hurting. What am I gonna do? We haven't even started yet. Come on, hashtag music is life. Y'all are lighting it up. Oh my God, y'all are giving. You learn with Robert. Welcome in. Oh my God, I'm trying to keep up with y'all. So many. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Share me out. Hashtag music is life. I want to give a few more people time to get in here. Y'all are so amazing. Y'all never disappoint. Yes, you say y'all need to welcome in. You want me to get y'all to welcome in? Okay, I ain't gonna try to embarrass y'all too much, but here we go. Welcome in. Okay, I'm done. I ain't gonna clown today, y'all. Hold on. I gotta act normal. Okay, no, you know what? For you, Liz, because you never asked for anything. Here we go. Welcome in. Welcome in. I can't slide off the screen, y'all, because I will fall out of this chair. Okay. I see the fire emojis. Music is life is still rolling in the chat. I see the music notes in the chat. Welcome in. I love y'all. Y'all don't understand. Y'all are in for a huge treat. Tam, Jamia. Listen, ladies, y'all are in for a treat. Okay. I see Jamia talking about welcome in. Y'all do not get me started. Y'all are in for a treat, okay? I'm trying to get all y'all. Hashtag music is life. Yes, you guys. I'm going to give it one more minute and we're going to get this thing rolling. We're going to get it popping. That's my New Orleans accent. Really wasn't. But anyway, hey, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all share me out. One more minute and we're going to get this thing rolling. I'm so excited, y'all. Y'all know I be missing y'all. Yes, y'all know I be missing y'all. Y'all always pull up with the support. And I'm so excited for a lot of y'all to be in here for these music interviews too. This music interview, a live one, to participate and have fun with the games first and foremost. So y'all get ready. One more minute and we about to get this thing started. Okay, here we go, y'all. Let me take this out. So, y'all, as y'all all know, all of y'all, my whole family. As y'all know, music is life. I love music and all kinds of music. Y'all know I get to sing it on here. All kinds of music is the soundtrack to my life. If y'all didn't know, y'all know now. And for the ones who are just coming in, y'all show them how it's done. Put hashtag music is life in the chat and the fire emojis. Music is life. Or you can put the music notes in the chat. As y'all have not, well, let me rewind. As y'all already see on my face, I am super excited to bring y'all the 5th installment of DreViews. Y'all tell the ones who are new popping in here what this show is. DreViews, okay. This is a show where I interview different music artists across the United States. And you guys, you never know. Who knows? I might interview different music artists across the world. The world, Craig, the world. So I hope y'all enjoy meeting and learning about these artists as much as I do. And without further ado, we're going to get this thing popping. Okay, today's topic, you guys, is Mark Lewis, okay? This artist, y'all, talking about singing like angels, y'all are in for a treat, okay? So I'm not going to run my mouth too much. I am going to give y'all a little taste of the fire that I have in the back of this stage waiting for you guys. And without further ado, let's go.
Me, I'll just wait by the phone for your call. I get so happy whenever I see your face. I just can't help it. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I get so happy whenever you're next to me. Don't mind me, oh no. You should know exactly what you want from love. Do you know what you want from love? You should know by now. You should know, baby, exactly what you want from me. Do you know what you want from me? And why you wanna go so slow? Baby, you should just let it flow. You should. If you wanna talk, we could talk. If you wanna fight, we can fight for each other. We can fight for what's right. If you wanna build, we could build. We can buy some land. We can build a kingdom with our 4 hands. If you wanna love me, then love me, baby. 'Cause I wanna love you with all I am. Being honest, I still think about you sometimes. Honest, I still see you when I close my eyes. Won't I have just memories of how you used to feel? If I'm being honest with myself, I never should've let you go, baby. If I'm being honest, I still think about you.
be explained. All of the look, listen, and I'm pretty sure the artist that I got behind stage is feeling all of this love. I have nothing but positivity in this chat for him. Nothing but love. And without further ado, I'm not going to keep running my mouth because y'all know how I get. I am going to bring all that heat y'all just heard. I'm about to bring all that heat y'all just heard to the front of the stage, and we're going to get this thing going. Okay. I love y'all for being here. Feast your eyes, okay? Hey, hey.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm so excited that you are here. Thank you so much for having a yes in your pocket for this interview. And we gonna get started. You ready?
I am.
Okay. So, for those outside of the heat that I just dropped on their ears, this angelic voice of yours, for those who do not know who you are, if you have a signature introduction, you can give your signature introduction of yourself and tell us where your artist name originated from.
Yeah, so first off, you didn't tell everybody. I'm from Memphis, so all my Memphis people that's on, and you know what I'm saying, I just want to say what's up. That's my hometown. My whole family is in Memphis currently right now. I am currently in California. So my name is actually Marcus, right? But you know, my family, they don't call me Marcus. They call me Mark. So that's where the Mark comes from. And then Lewis, you know, is just kind of an artist name that I kind of came up with. But, you know, I don't think my mom, I can't think of a time when my mom has ever called me Marcus. So yeah, so that's how my name came about. It's like a nickname and then, you know, just something else that I came up with.
Okay, so look, I was gonna try to surprise them. Look,
oh my bad.
Look, no, it's all good. It's all good. Shanti in the chat, she said, "Let's go, Memphis." I was about to surprise them. I was trying to play it all cool, but y'all heard that right? He from Memphis,
man. You know how we do it.
Yes, you guys. Look, and that was a fun fact that I had for you guys. I'm so excited that I am getting to interview someone who is from Memphis, who has relocated and is doing amazing. As y'all can hear his music, but let me digress. You kind of answered this, but you said you're in California. Did you relocate for music?
No, I've been out here for a long time. I came out here with my mom. At the time, it was because of the Navy, so we kind of transitioned out here, and then I'm still out here in California. I wish, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. I wish I could say I moved out here for music, but no, I've been out here in California for such a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, okay, and then we got some Cali folks in the chat too, so look, and I just got back from California, literally, and had a ball. I want to go back, but again, I digress. So, who do you make music for? Who is your intended audience when you're singing?
So, I write music for women, obviously, but just anybody who, you know, is interested in love. You know what I mean? I'm kind of enthusiastic about love. Haven't really had the best of luck consistently with it, you know what I mean? But I'm still very hopeful about it. So, you know, if you like love and just, you know, you still remember what it feels like when you see somebody for the first time and, you know, your heart beat fast, you know, sometimes you could get a little older and you forget about those things. But I try to remind myself that's always what I'm looking to feel. So, you know, that's kind of who my audience is, people who still, you know, think that love exists out there.
Yes, look, you in the right place for that. I love it. I love it, ladies. Y'all hear that? Fellas too, he ain't leave y'all out. If you love, but ladies, y'all heard that right. This is the interview for y'all. Y'all stay tuned. I love it. So, how long have you been singing?
Man, as long as I can remember, you know, my mom told me that we would go to church sometimes and they would, you know, stand me up on a chair because I couldn't reach the microphone. So, you know, and I couldn't remember that obviously, but as long as I can remember, I've been singing. The instruments kind of came, high school, I took a piano class And then that was it from there with piano, drums, guitar. So yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, practically all my life.
Yeah. And you know what? Typically, well, from my experience, a lot of artists get their start in church.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I definitely. I think I was waiting for that answer. So how often do you exercise your vocals to get them that crisp? Because they are crisp. You sound like an angel.
Okay, you know what? Let me say thank you, because I'm really tough on myself. So you know what? I'm gonna just tell you. So I do practice all the time. I practice all the time. But you know, it took me a while to appreciate the voice, you know, that God gave me. I always wanted like a, you know, you ever see the 5 Heartbeats?
Yeah.
Okay, you get Eddie Cage, you these screaming and right. I always wanted like one of them, you know what I'm saying? One of them really rough, gravelly voices, right? You know what I'm saying? But you know, that isn't the voice, you know, that I have. And so you say it's crystal clear. To me, I still have a raspy voice, but I just sing a lot, you know, in my falsetto. But yeah, I would practice and do scales and things for my voice like easily every day. So I'm constantly working on it.
Yeah, and it puts me in the mindset of Maxwell.
Oh, see, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a smooth brother. So I'll take that compliment. You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
definitely do. So, the next question is, what ignited the singing passion in you to make you want to take it seriously, rather?
Yeah. You know, I've always been singing, and it's always something that I wanted to do, but it was something that I didn't want to take seriously because I wasn't very confident in my singing. And so, you know, one day I just made a decision, you know, to appreciate the gift that I have to take it seriously, you know, and I can't be afraid. You know, you take your lumps and bruises, but yeah, that's kind of what made me start taking it seriously, is not being afraid. I used to be kind of real timid, you know, didn't like singing in front of people, but you know, I've gotten that kind of under control for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So do you get like, this is off the radar, do you get like last minute jitters sometimes?
So I don't really get jitters. What I have to do, I have a problem with overthinking. So I could be very anxious. So that's what, you know what I mean? It could get me, you know, I can mess up, you know, a whole bunch of stuff overthinking. So I'm not really nervous or afraid to sing or to get on stage or anything like that. It's just the overthinking, like, is it perfect? Is it right? Are they going to like it? What are they going to think? And so, you know, for me, I don't usually do, you know, covers too often. So when I perform, it's always music that I've written. And so in my mind, it's like, oh, will they like it? What if they don't like it? What if they don't? So those are the things that I have to, you know, battle in my mind. So I've been doing a better job of that lately.
Takes one to know one. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
overthinking.
Don't think too much. Yeah.
And it always turns out fine. So
Right. That's what's up.
yes. And so everybody that's in the chat, pause. Hashtag music is life. Put the fire emojis in the chat, you guys. Drop them fire emojis, you guys. And so the next question is, who are your influences to do what you do? Do you have an artist that's an influence, a family member, or a life experience that has influenced you?
So I like artists that are similar. Like I'm kind of in that vein as far as my vocal skills. So of course I like D'Angelo, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, Maxwell's one as well. So those Isley brothers, right? You know, they sing in falsetto. I can't think of the brother's name. What do you say? I'm your mom, I'm your daddy. I can't think of that brother's name right now. But so they're just the artists that kind of sing in a falsetto. I kind of gravitate towards them. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Come on now, look, all I could think about was drifting on a memory. I was like, okay.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Like, every time you hear the Isley brothers, like he is singing in a falsetto, and like they figured out how to get that done, like on all their songs, and you don't get tired of it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find my little formula.
Yes, look, you got the sauce. Okay.
I appreciate it.
Okay, and so with that, chat, this is the fun part with y'all getting involved. Is our first game time.
Let's go.
So I did not warn you of the corny music beforehand, but boom.
No, I'm with it. I'm with it. Let's go.
Okay, first game time. It's called This or That.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you two options in chat. Y'all can play along. Please type your answer in the chat. I always love hearing what y'all choose as well. So you're going to get two options of two random things. It's going to be a mixture of music questions and random questions. It's just going to be mixed up, no particular order. And you're going to choose one or the other and tell us why. And then I will answer after you and tell you my answer. And the chat going to tell us their answer. It'd be so funny. I like getting to know everybody in this game. So, first question. Would you rather, chat, y'all listen, would you rather fly to all of your bookings or drive?
Whew. So who goes first? You want me to wait?
Go first. Yep.
Oh, I get to go first? Man, I'd rather fly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just easier getting there. I've driven to a lot of bookings and like flat tires, and it's it's 6 of us in a van, or so I'd rather fly and fly first class if possible, but definitely want to fly there.
Okay, now look, I think now I would rather, if I was getting booked with an angelic voice, I would rather fly. I'm not a flyer. I'm a late flyer too, though. My first flight was 2019, and my next one after that was 4 years later when I went to California. So, yeah, I'm not a flyer, but I would choose to fly because it's so quick. And after you fly, you cannot sit in no car for about 6, 7, 8, 12 hours.
Right.
But in the chat, Liz says she would drive. Tam says she would drive. I understand why some people would drive, though. The next question. So this is a Lloyd. You know who Lloyd is, the singer?
Yeah.
Curly hair. Okay. This is a big debate. Let's see if you can put this debate to rest.
Okay.
Did Lloyd say she's 5'2", but I want you? Or did he say she's fine too? What is it? Is it 5'2" or fine too? What is it?
And I'm not gonna Google. You know how Black people, we be turning some lyrics into what we want it to be, and that's, you know what? I thought he was saying she's fine too. So if he's saying 5'2", then that's just me being Black. I thought it was fine too.
So I see Telltale saying fine too. You would think that we would Google the lyrics at this point. It's been so many years. Tay said fine too. So my thing is, it depends on the day. With me, I'm a Gemini. It depends on the day. If I'm feeling myself, I'm like, oh, she's fine too, but I want you. Or if I'm not feeling myself and I'm feeling my height, like, dang, I'm short. I'm 5'2". So it depends on the day. It depends on the day. Liz said 5'2". I
just Googled it.
What is it?
She's fine too.
Oh Lord. And Josh said 5'7". Okay, look.
That's that good height.
Okay. So I gotta put that to rest on my Instagram. I'm gonna have to post. We Googled it. It is fine too. I'm about to say 5'2" again.
Fine too.
Okay. The next question is, would you rather, think about a big performance, dream performance. Would you rather perform at the famous historical Apollo Theater, or would you rather perform at those throwback spring bling, springtime celebrations on BET and MTV? Which one would you choose? A famous Apollo Theater or the spring bling performances? What would you choose, chat? People in the chat, what would you choose?
The The Apollo is historic, and I would want to do well there. But if you don't do well there at the Apollo, that's making me. But I'm gonna go with the Apollo though, because it's super historical. And if you do well at the Apollo, that it's in New York. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. So
yes, you gotta make sure you make it too, because Sandman is go get you.
Yeah, Sandman gets you up with the hook.
Yes, with the hook and the tap dancing now, because Sandman be tapping. But Liz at the Apollo, Tay still thinking. I would choose the Spring Bling, because honestly, performing at the Apollo, I know it's historical, but I would combust. You know, we talked about thinking. We thinkers. I get to thinking like these folks gonna be like, the alarm's gonna go off, Sandman gonna tap dance me off the stage. I'll do Spring Bling. It's less pressure. Okay. The next question, and chat, y'all, please comment below what you would choose. So, being that you live on the West Coast, I thought about beaches. Would you rather choose a California beach to relax on or the Florida beach?
Ooh, that's an easy one.
Okay.
That's an easy one. Miami, that's the easy one. Just not only just what's at the beach, but the water's a lot warmer than the beaches on California. So yeah, I choose a Florida beach.
Okay, chat. What would you guys choose? And while y'all are answering, I'm gonna answer. I don't have nothing to compare California beaches to. I heard that I've never been to Florida. Fun fact. But it was cold. It was cold. My knees was knocking out there, but it was nice. I would choose California over Florida simply because, well, rewind. I heard that the water is warmer. That water was freezing in California, but a lot of people think to go to Florida. I'm thinking technical about it. It's like, I don't want to be around a lot of people sometimes. So California for sure. It was just the right amount of people. Liz said California. Tam said California. Hashim said Florida. I would like to test the warm waters though, but thinking about like capacity wise, it's a lot of people out there in Florida. Everybody think to go to Florida.
Yeah, true. Miami, yeah.
So, random question. Would you choose, being that you're on the West Coast, would you choose coastal food or Southern food, Southern home cooking?
Southern. That's easy. Okay. Southern. Yeah. Southern home cooked food. Yes.
Yes. Same. I ain't knocking nobody else, but the food down here is totally different from anywhere else.
Yeah.
So I definitely would choose Southern. Somebody said Myrtle Beach. Hey. Oh, everybody said Southern. Okay, come on now. Okay, the next question is, y'all get ready. Get ready. I want everybody to answer this. So Friday, how familiar are you with the Friday movie?
Oh, very familiar.
Okay, come on, Jamie. She said Florida. So y'all, I know y'all familiar with the Friday movie. The question is, it's not a this or that, but it's a question. What was Craig caught doing on his day off that got him fired? What was Craig caught doing on his day off that got him fired?
They got him fired on his day off.
They caught him on camera. Red said we just kept rewinding it. Chat, if y'all know, drop it in the chat. What was Craig caught?
Craig.
Oh, look, hold on. The chat got it. Liz said stealing boxes. He was stealing boxes. They claim Craig was stealing boxes. On his day off? Yes.
I didn't catch that.
Yes, you gotta go back and watch it. He got caught because Smokey was like, "How you get fired on your day off?" They said you was stealing. He's like, "Yeah, they said I was stealing boxes."
I totally missed that.
Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I just had to throw that one in there. Okay. Everybody in the chat knew they said stealing boxes. Okay. This is a music question. Would you rather choose to do a duet, like sing together? Because I know I got a southern accent. Typically, my words don't be clear. But would you do a duet with Kiki Watt or Avant?
Oh, I'm gonna choose I'm gonna have to do a duet. I'm gonna have to do a duet with Kiki, definitely.
Yeah.
Even though she do got a lot of kids, I see that comment trying to build a clubhouse. She got a lot of kids, but yeah, I'll sing a duet with a lady. Yeah.
Yes. Look, I had to put that up there. They said he was trying to build a clubhouse with the boxes. Okay. Focus. Let me focus. I would choose Avant.
Yeah.
I think I know how to sing, but I really can't. And I wouldn't have a fighting chance with either one of them. But if I had to choose the lesser, well, I wouldn't say Avant is the lesser, but I would choose Avant because Kiki will sing me under a bridge. The next question is, everybody said Kiki. Somebody said Avant. Okay, Buddha said Avant. Tay said Kiki. Kiki, do you love me? Okay. The next question is, because this is a debate on my channel, I just want to settle it because my people in the chat, we got ongoing debate about Christmas trees. Would you keep the Christmas tree up all year or take that baby on down, burn it, take it down?
All year? Like the whole entire year?
Yes.
Yeah. First of all, let's go. Are you talking about a real Christmas tree or a fake one?
Either one.
Well, I couldn't see myself keeping a real one up because the needles get to falling off. Yeah, I wouldn't keep it up all year. So just for the month, I think I go until New Year's Day, and then I take it down.
Look, you see this chat? They snitching on me. If you see the Christmas
I saw it in
ball
the
right
back,
here,
but I didn't know if that was like a plant.
it's a Christmas tree. It's up all year. It's like, this is my first time keeping it up all year. It makes me happy.
Yeah, I can see
people
that.
out here, they be getting on to me, telling me to burn it down, but I just can't. Not this year. So, the next this or that. Shanta said still. Would you, so put your mindset in the mind of the Temptations, specifically the movie. Which side would you be on? Would you say that David Ruffin is out of the group? So would you be with the crew watching him as in the Motown glass walk away and cuss y'all out while he walking away? Or would you be David Ruffin? Would you be the David Ruffin of the group that's getting kicked out?
Okay, so of course I want to be David Ruffin. I feel like the Temptations still had good hits after him, but he with him, that was the best version of them. I would have hoped that they could have found a way to work with him to keep him in the group. So yeah, I would be on his side.
Listen, because ain't nobody come to see you, Blue.
Otis, yeah.
I mean Otis.
Yeah,
I said Blue.
Otis.
Forgive me, Blue. But yes, Liz said she will be David. I don't know what would I do? I feel guilty. I would feel like he did a lot of stuff to be put out, but I'd be feeling guilty looking at him outside the glass while he cussing me out. I would be, who was that turned they back? Who was it? Turned they back. Was it Ed?
One at a time, they all started turning their back, but yeah.
Yes, well, I would have turned my back and let him walk off and cuss if I was them behind the screen. I don't know if I'd be David Ruffin, but he had some hits, okay? I can think of one right off the top of my head, but I ain't gonna say. Okay. The last question in this game time, this or that game time, the first one is thinking of aging, because we getting up there. We all getting up there. Would you dye the grays, or let them grow out?
So I'm not a fan of putting ink and stuff on me I would let them grow out.
Well, Same. I think it's a different day and time where people embrace it. Like it was a point in time where like younger girls were dyeing their hair silver on purpose. I have seen a few grays. I actually got sad when I pulled like one of them out. I'm like, no, and I didn't want to let it go because I'm like, it'll be cool to feel like what's it, Storm or Rogue? It'll
Storm,
be
yeah.
So I'll let it grow. And who is this? Somebody said I'd be the David Ruffin and the Bobby Brown. Someone said that's the other question. Liz said let the grays grow. Shanti said let the grays grow, kicking it with the rugs. Buddha said let them grow. I don't care anymore. Like who cares about gray hairs? Actually, it's a sign of wisdom. So it's a blessing. Okay, back to the questions. That was a good game time. And we're going to wrap it up with a... Okay. So, I'm going to put you on the spot, kind of. And y'all ladies, get your listening ears on. Fellas, too, get your listening ears on. Can you give us a sample, just a dabble, of your talent?
Yes. So
okay, you heard it.
I got my guitar with me.
Okay.
Can you guys hear it?
Can y'all hear? Give me a thumbs up in the chat. I can hear you. Y'all hear? Give them a little tease. Can y'all hear? Give them a thumbs up in the chat. We ain't gonna get started until we get the thumbs. Everybody said yes. Yep.
Okay. Be good to me, and we'll be together. Tell me your transgressions, and I'll pay the cost. And I swear to you, baby, you make me happy inside. And I swear to you, baby, with you it just feels right. And this love I have for you, it won't ever change. It goes on and on and on and on. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? And I swear to you, baby, with you it just seems right. And this love I have for you, it won't ever change. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something?
Yes!
Just a little bit of that for you.
I was trying to contain it. I was like, Andrew, shut your big mouth. Oh my God. Yo, everybody in the chat, and look at this comment. Hashtag are you single? That is not even a hashtag, Jamie.
And I am. Come with it.
Y'all hear that? He said he is. Okay, stamped and approved. We listen. Blown away. Okay. Okay, look, I can't even. I gotta compose myself.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Compose myself. Okay, ladies they lighten it up. They lighten it up. Okay, Shanti says she loves that song. Y'all, he is super, 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 super talented. And I want to pause right here. Y'all know I got it scrolling across the bottom of the screen. His IG is on the bottom of the screen. So if you want to follow him on IG, definitely do that, you guys. The next question. Look, these people are still in here. My family. Hmm?
Can I say one thing? So I'm looking at it. So it's Mark Lewis Music.
Oh, sorry. Which one? So, okay, I got the IG right there. It says Mark Lewis Music, but then I got interview with Mark Lewis.
Right. So the Mark Lewis Music says Mark Lewis MISIC.
So sorry. Let me see if I can correct that right now. As a matter of fact,
I just looked at it when you told me it was at the bottom. That's the first time.
Hold on. Let me edit it, y'all. Mid interview.
It's all good. It's all good.
There we go. It should be good now. Let's see. There we go. Boom.
Boom. There it is.
We in there. And you see my hold on. My chat, they're saying, Buddha, I see you. Buddha keeps saying, do it. They claim I know how to sing. My people claim I know how to sing. I don't want to, look, I'm not going to bring down his talent.
They love you. They love you. I said they love you.
I love them. Look, I love them. They showed up and showed out, but here we are. Back to the question. Yes, it does say that, Tay Weezy. Look, they said you can't say. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay. How old? This is a big question because you know music is life is the brand. This is what I do. Music is life. I love all kinds of music. How old were you when you realized that music was life for you?
I'm gonna be honest. When I turned about, it was between 20 and 21 when I was because I grew up poor. So I wasn't able to go out and buy music. Didn't even really have a radio. So it wasn't until I got older and I was able to buy my own music, or I had cable, or all of that stuff, and buy CDs. So about age of 20, 21, that's when it was just like it never stopped after that. Mm-hmm. So the only time I really hear music growing up as a kid was like if I went to the movies or watching a movie, because there would be songs or things like that on, the soundtrack.
Yeah. So I think I've never answered this question in an interview. This will be the first time I've answered it. I always ask because I'm interested to know. But I would say I found out that music was life for me when I was a little bitty girl. I was that little child, like, you know how they'll say, she's been here before. I remember singing, what song was it? It might have been it was Johnny Taylor, Good Love. That was my favorite song when I was a kid. And I heard my grandma, I was singing. I'm just singing. I ain't thinking nothing of it. All the adults in the living room. We lived in a shotgun house, North Memphis. And they all like, who was that in there singing? That's that girl in there singing? I ain't think nothing of it.
Did you say North Memphis?
Yeah, North Memphis.
I'm telling you, I told you we might be related because I'm from
North. We'll discuss that after the show,
Memphis.
Definitely. Yeah, we found out some fun facts, you guys, before the show, but we definitely will discuss that probably. But yes, yeah. I think I learned that music was my life when I was a little girl. I can't give an exact age. My dad loves music. My mom does. Both of them know how to sing. I claim that for them. They know how to sing. Yeah. I just grew up around a lot of good music. Had an old soul, so here we are. What or who gives you motivation to keep pushing?
Obviously, the Lord. I do have kids, but the big thing for me is, I'll be honest, I've started and stopped certain things throughout my life for whatever reason. They've all been my choice, and it's like it bothers you as you get older. Like, what would have happened if I would have kept doing this? What would have happened, right? And so the big thing for me is just when I start something, just not giving up anymore. That's kind of how I am across the board. So, I started being serious about music, and even though there might be some times where it seems like nobody knows me, or, I can't really book any shows, I just keep going, day at a time, because I won't quit. I'm not going to give up, because I've done that enough in life, and I don't want to be looking back, years from now going, what would have happened if you kept singing? What would have happened? So yeah, that's kind of my motivation.
I will say the same thing as far as like with my YouTube thing. I can't keep dropping it. I've dropped it in the past. Someone is in the chat, Kicking It With the Rooks, aka Shanti. She is the reason why I started back, and she introduced me to these amazing people that you see that's running this chat, rolling in the chat. Okay, and so I quit a lot, and she just hit me with it. Don't get off of YouTube again. And I haven't regretted it since.
Right.
I had a lot of opportunities come my way. So I definitely, as I get older, especially in your 30s, it's just like the button be on go. It's like,
yeah.
just do it and don't stop. So I can't stop now. I get that. So still got the fire emojis in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all put hashtag is life and fire emojis in the chat. Kent, I see y'all. Everybody that popped in and I haven't spoke to personally, I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Love y'all a long time. Okay. So you got songs. I did some research. I was looking at older songs and just listening to you I pulled it up. I think it was on Apple Music. I pulled it up. I was listening to you, looking at your older posts. You got songs like Catching Feelings. You got My Love, My Lover. I like this song. And you have Ever. And so I pulled up some lyrics. And I want you to tell me, what were you thinking when you wrote these lyrics? What was the mindset you were in when you wrote these lyrics? So this is from Ever.
Okay.
If you want to talk, we can talk. If you want to fight, we can fight. We can fight for each other. We can fight for what's right. So I took away from this just two people building each other up, being the gist of it. And you also said, I won't ever let go. And so what were you thinking? What was the mindset?
So really quick sidebar. Every song that I write is either something that I've experienced, like for real, or it's something, that I hope to experience, right? And so this song, there was a particular person, and I think we all know this, when you date people, you're not just dating them, you're dating everyone who did right or did wrong to them, right? And so the song Ever is about me trying to convince a woman who doesn't really trust love anymore that I'm not like anybody else, right? So when I said, if you want to talk, we can talk, right? So you know how there's like, we met each other, we're talking, we friends, we go together, right? So I was letting her like, hey, no pressure. If you want to talk, we could talk. Like we could stay in a place where nothing is serious. We just talk. You know what I mean? And then also it's like, well, when we get together, if you want to talk, I'm always there to listen. And then it goes, if you want to fight, we could fight, but never an argument. Like if we're going to fight, we're going to fight for each other. We're going to fight for what's right. So that's kind of what that whole song. And then that line was about convincing somebody that I'm really not like, what she's had before. And, I'm a lot more mature to where I understand, what it's going to take for the relationship to work.
Mm-hmm. See, you don't get that these days. That's why I was drawn to, when I first heard the music come across my screen on Instagram, I'm like, whoa, okay. Because I like music with meaning. I don't like the surface, nothing. So I was like, okay. And I started listening. I'm like, yeah, he good. Look, what they say on Coming to America, that boy good.
Yeah, that boy good. He good. Yeah.
Yeah. So lyrics from My Love, My Lover. My lover, you're like a sunrise. You're like a daydream. You're like a moonlight. My lover, I'll move heaven and earth to get to you. My lover, I'll do anything for you. And at one point, you also said you're like an ocean. You're like an ocean. always come back to me. Boom. What were you thinking?
Yeah. So this song is about what I hope to get. So it was, just a song about, you see people or you see someone and you get those euphoric feelings, right? And so it was just talking about how, one day when I meet that special person, it's like how I want to feel. My love, you're like a sunrise. When you see the sunrise, it's like a beautiful day. You're like a daydream, like you sitting in the day and you have nothing to do. So you start daydreaming about good stuff. And then you're like a moonlit night. And then the second verse, it says, you're like the ocean, right? You always come back to me. So it's just thinking about how no matter what's going to happen in our relationship, even if we go through some rocky times, you'll be back. You know what I mean? So we're never going to grow apart. So that's kind of what those lyrics were about.
Yeah. That's something that people be desiring. Like, unfortunately, these days, it's so tough. It's so tough.
Super tough.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be tough, but it is. But here we are.
Right.
So, how do you know? You said you write your songs. And everybody in the chat, drop music is life. Music is life in the chat. Music is life, hashtag, and fire emojis. How do you know when a song is done? What do you listen for?
Ooh, okay. Reason why I say that, because I'm a perfectionist that can't be perfect. So that's a really terrible combination. It's a terrible. But I kind of know when a song is done. Honestly, if I write it all the way through. Sometimes I'll get like a chorus, and then so I'll start trying to write a song around this chorus. Those are very, very hard for me. Sometimes I'll get a song, the verse and the chorus, and then that's it. And then I try to come back and get that vibe again, and I can't. Those are very hard. So I know when a song is done and it's good to me if I can write it from beginning all the way to the end. And usually I can write a song from beginning all the way to the end if it's something that is usually connected to an emotion. Like if somebody make me mad, like a girl or something, or if I'm just walking in Target and I see somebody, I can write a whole song that way. But yeah, so usually to answer your question, if I can write a song from start to finish, that's how I know it's done.
That's how I feel. So as you can see behind me, I draw. That's kind of like, and I used to write poetry, freehand poetry. I typically start in the middle of everything or the end and work my way back. If I can sit down and draw a picture all the way through, I know it's going to be fine.
Right.
I got some pictures down here on the floor that you cannot see. Have not finished them. Started, stopped. So I definitely can relate.
I would like to say something. I did not know, so thank you for sharing that. I did not know that is your art. I thought you went somewhere and bought like black art. That's you back there, and you.
This big one I did not draw. The big one I didn't draw. I actually got a self-portrait down here on the floor of myself. I've never drawn myself, so I did that.
I want to put
pictures.
I want to put fire emojis in here about your art. I can't put fire emojis, but like that's some good art. Like I like it. It's beautiful. You're very talented.
Thank you. It's a talent. It's a given talent in my family, along with the many others. But yes, thank you. So I have another clip here that I want to play. Look at Liz. Thank y'all. Y'all in for a treat in a few seconds. So please stay tuned. Make sure y'all share me out. Share me out for people who have not seen the live broadcast. They are going to be in for a good treat after this next question. So I'm about to share a clip of you. I hope you're okay with me sharing this. I don't know if this was finished or not, but it sounded good to me. So I grabbed it. And then I'm going to ask you a question afterwards.
Okay. No problem.
Okay, so my question behind that, because it sounds so good. Sorry, I didn't warn you, but what do you do to get in the zone before you start writing a song? This looks like this is in process, or you're listening to it, or whatever the case may be. But what do you do to get in the zone?
Okay, so first off, shout out to my boy Bassy Vibe. So that was my studio producer I was working with on that song. Okay, that song. Okay, no, you didn't ask me that. Let me stay on topic. So you said, what do I do to get into the zone to write a song? It depends on the type of song. Usually for me, it's about something that I've experienced, and then I'll be in my house and I'll just turn all the lights off, and I have like a light dimmer, or I'll light some candles, and whatever emotions that I'm feeling based off of a certain experience. I usually turn the lights off, and then that's how I get in the zone for writing a song.
See, I like this answer. Again, I like this answer. I get in the zone starting these videos. I listen to music because I love music. Hashtag music is life. And I also listen to music when I'm drawing. That's when I will sit down and actually draw a whole picture and not stop too. If I got some music playing, it literally not runs me, but it motivates me. It pushes me. It's something about just music. I could be alone and music will turn my mood. And I know what kind of music I like. I know what I like when I like it.
Right.
I can't give you a specific because I'm all over the place. But yeah. With that, my friends and Mark, we are moving into another okay, this is the one that my people gonna like. I don't know. We're gonna see what we can do. It's called Finish the Lyrics. So I'm going to sing. I'm gonna sing the beginning of a song, and you gotta finish it.
Got you.
We're gonna see if you pass the vibe check.
Okay.
I'm not a singer.
No problem.
So we're going to do it what we can do with it. Okay. First song. Ooh, Lord. Intimidation. Okay. I'm not going to start with this one. I'm going to start with. Okay. I'm going to start with it. Forget it. From the fire we made, it's getting hotter and hotter, like from the fire we made, it's getting hotter and it is Maxwell and Alicia Keys.
Oh, I don't even know that song.
Really? It's that like a mile to a flying. Okay, anyway. Okay, here we go. How do I want to start this one? Okay. Ooh, I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. I just want to help you so we can win, and I'm already off 1 point.
We off 1 point. Y'all, finish the lyrics too. Okay. Do you know Maxwell's song?
I know him enough. I don't know. He might have some.
This is a good one. Fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in
my world, just to show.
Come on, man.
God gives me the day that I found you.
Okay. See, I love you when your hair turns gray, girl. I still want you if you gain a little weight. Yeah, the way.
I know it goes just as long as your love.
I give it to you. You got it. Boom. I'll give it to you. Okay. Cause it just feels so right. I don't want to waste no time. If I had to choose, I know I'm gonna always just to be with you, girl. Don't you know? So beautiful, music, soul child.
That song is that. Oh, that's so beautiful.
So beautiful. Oh man, Lisa. Oh, that's so beautiful. I tried.
Yeah, I didn't catch that one.
Okay. I see Liz with you. Okay, boom. Here we go. Okay. You should know you're my angel. Nothing's gonna make you fall from heaven.
Girl, I just wanna love.
Yes. Yes.
I know that. That's
Okay.
John B. I know John B.
You got it. Okay. Strumming my pain with his fingers.
2 times.
Singing my life with his words.
2 times. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly. That's one of my favorites.
Come on there. Okay. Pick this thing on up. Here we go. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find.
Can't get it out of my head.
Hey, miss her, kiss her, love her. That girl is
poison.
Poison. Okay. Okay, boom. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top.
Cruising the scene. I got.
Hey.
Oh, I know. Wait. I got something. I can't remember the word, but I know that song.
You got it. Look, listen. Jamia said, I will cook and make tea for your vocals. I'm older, but no, she's talking about me. Jamia, you talking about me?
If she's talking about you or me, I want to know. You gotta pick.
You talking about me?
Oh, she talking about you? Oh, okay.
Okay. Hold on, wait. Oh Lord. Yes. No, I'm just playing. Okay, wait. Oh no, Jamia, bro, she's talking about you. She said, listen, I will make tea and cook for your vocals. I'm older, but okay, boom. Let me take myself out of
this. Maturity and experience is a good thing.
Look, Liz agreed too. Okay, here we go. Y'all got me cracking up. Oh my God. Okay. Walks by me every day. Her and love are the same. The woman that's stolen my...
I don't know this song.
Beauty. Yes, you do. It's Tyrese Beauty. Wait, is it no, Drew Hill. Okay, Beauty is her name.
I only know like 2 or 3 Drew Hill songs. Only like the popular ones.
What? Tell me with them hopping up in the air.
Tell me what you want.
Okay.
Tell me what you need. I know Cisco more than I know Drew Hill.
Okay, the last one, I had to get one from a Memphis artist. It wouldn't be right. It would not be right. The last one. Okay. Love and happiness. Something that can make you do wrong, make you do right. Yes. Love. Something like that. Okay.
That's Al Green. I did not know he was from Memphis. I thought it was Arkansas.
You know, he lives in Whitehaven. He has a church in Whitehaven.
Oh, but is he from Memphis though?
I think he is.
I thought it was Arkansas, but I didn't know that if he's from Memphis, that's even better. That's what's up.
I want to say he is from Memphis, but he definitely still lives here too. He here.
Yeah, I love Al Green. Reverend Al.
And so, with that was a good game time.
That was. And I want to apologize. I did not come through for you. All right?
No, you did good. You got most of all of them right. You didn't.
Oh, okay. I was like 3 of them I didn't get.
But you got most of them. Literally, you did real good. So,
Thank you.
And we wrapping up the final game time. That was so good. Okay. Question. What have you been listening to recently? What kind of music have you been listening to?
So I will be honest. So right now I'm working on my album. So I try to go into a place because I don't want to have it be influenced. So, but
Yeah.
one thing, I always listen to the older stuff. So I always listen to Al Green. I always throw on some D'Angelo. I really like listening to her, the artist her,
Yes.
um, Jasmine Sullivan. So I will listen. If I'm going to listen to anything like right now while I'm in my creative space, it's usually going to be a woman artist because I can't sing up with what they're doing. But yeah, so I usually listen to older music. It's like Bilal, some of his older stuff. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything really current that's brand new from a male artist that I'm listening to right now.
Yeah. I love old school music. I love a lot of neo soul as I get older.
Yeah.
And, and there's a lot of artists that should be mainstream that are not.
Right. Yeah, it's true.
I can go down a whole list. I was like, let me not even start. I was about to start, but yeah. So the next question is, because it's near and dear to me. My people on my channel know I preach, for what it's worth, a mustard seed of faith. I'm not the most perfect person. They know I live my life, but I also add God into it every chance that I get. My question to you is, what role has God and prayer played on your journey?
Oh man. Yeah, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for specifically me knowing that the Lord his hand was over my life. I've had a very long journey with mostly downs, and I'm on an uptick, and I'm very thankful for it. But God has been with me, the whole step of the way. I'm a man of faith. We all know, no one is perfect, right? And the expectation isn't perfection from God. It's really just faithfulness, and that faithfulness kind of changes along your journey. I think that I'm more mature now than when I was 18, 19, and 20. And, it always gives me comfort to know that the same God who was patient with me when I was 18, 19, and 20, he's the same God who's still patient with me, now as I'm a little bit older. Right. And so, man, I'm a big time believer in, staying true to who I am, as a believer. Prayer is something that is a part of my everyday life. Not only that, just, also spending some time just meditating and being quiet and trying to get, direction for, the next steps. Cause I know, I'm in an environment where it might not be a place where the Lord is welcomed openly, you know what I'm saying? But I still have to be who I am and make smart moves. So you can't really do that without prayer, right? What does the Bible say? The steps of a righteous man or woman, they are ordered by God, right? And so I really believe firmly in, paying attention to those steps so that I'm never where I'm not supposed to be. So yeah, prayer and the Lord are just huge, in my life. And I'm, like I said, I don't really, as I've gotten older, I don't view God being in my life by, how good I am. I really now, as I've gotten older and lived a little bit, I view God being in my life by how forgiven I am. That's for me. Because I'm never going to stop, making mistakes and doing wrong. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So God is definitely good. Yeah, prayer. Great question.
Try not to jump out this seat while you was talking. Yeah. You're so right. I second that. That. Third that, fourth it, 12th it. Yes. I say that because they know, like, I do car chronicles. I don't do them often because I keep myself
ready. Say that again. You do what?
Car chronicles.
Oh,
so gotcha. What that means is if I have embraced that God does allow me, this is sidebar conversation. He speaks to me the way he speaks to me. He gives me clear messages. And sometimes in the past, it was so compelling, but I wouldn't say anything. And now that I'm older, I'm like, I just literally let him use me. And when it's on me, I'm like, oh, this ain't just for me. My story ain't just mine. And this message is not just for me. So when it's on me, I literally, if I'm driving, I will do like short car chronicle, like messages from God to somebody, whoever that it resonates with. This your message. It was on me heavy. I gotta release it to you to get it off of me. And my people, my family here on YouTube, they really love it. I have people telling me that this message was for me. I know it's for somebody. I don't drop every message that God gives me.
Right.
But when it's on me heavy, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get this up off of me. And being obedient, and knowing that He's instructing me. I'm not moving on my own will. That's a sidebar conversation.
Got you. No, I got you. Yeah.
Yes, you right, Liz. Come on, God. Look. And has there been times where you had to completely rely on God or prayer to get you through the next project or to draw inspiration from?
Man,
or just in life. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll say this. I'm definitely in a new season. And I'm very thankful for it, not only with my music, but even, financially and just with favor, right? Because you can't go from no one knowing anything about you to, having any type of success in the music industry or in any industry, right? Without favor, right? I didn't know you before, and all of a sudden now here we are, right? So I believe in the favor of God. But, something that I'll never forget is that there was a time I was 22, I think 23, and I have one child where I was homeless. And so, that's something that I always go back to. Like, I was living in my car. Then when, they came and finally found where my car was, the repo man, they want their money. A friend of mine allowed me to live in his house because he had bought a new house. So, but if God hadn't ordained that, I would have went from in my car to being on the street. And who knows what would have happened if I was on the street, so, the Lord never let me get to a place to where, I couldn't get back from. And so I know that was God. So just being here today, that's always something that I look back. I was like, hey, I know that was God, because I couldn't end there, because then there wouldn't be this interaction that you and I are having. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is definitely in my life. I'm a big believer, and I'm excited for, everything that's happening tomorrow and next month and next year for me. Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying not to hype out this thing.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? God is good. I'm not afraid about, he's been too good. You know what I mean? Like, I know for sure that it was the Lord. It wasn't luck. It wasn't, just I happened to happenstance. It was definitely the Lord. So, I don't have a problem, telling people what I've experienced.
You better say it. Look, I'm trying to move on, but I'm like trying not to hype out this thing.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Listen. Okay, Lord. Okay. What experience? See, I'm trying to move on. Look, God is good. I don't know. You can't do nothing. I don't know who needs to hear. You can't do nothing. I told y'all, I have moments where I literally, sorry, this is going a whole nother way. I did not expect it to go. I have moments, because I'm very transparent on my channel, where I'm disobedient and I don't talk to him as often, but I still keep that line of communication, even if I just call Jesus' name.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's just sparing me. When I get to the moments where I don't be in my closet praying, reading my Bible, boo-hooing, talking in tongues, and I don't walk around the house, or if I'm driving and I have gotten silent on God, because he always want a conversation with us, I just call the name of Jesus, because I know I need to be talking to him, and he always wheel me back in.
Mm-hmm.
Something. That's why I said I always preach a mustard seed. Do say something. Something. Right. Acknowledge him some kind of way, okay? Right. And he will order your footsteps, and he will keep you covered. Like, listen, sorry. This is not it's not scripted, you guys. Okay.
No, I got you. I feel you. You're right about that.
Yes. So, what experience would you say has been the most rewarding on your journey?
Man, just in life in general.
Mm-hmm.
In life, man. So I have, I was married, I'm not married anymore, but from that marriage, I have 3 kids, and I love them each, dearly, super huge, major, incredible blessings, each of them. And so right now, my eldest, he just graduated high school, and he's on his way to college to play basketball and stuff. So I'm very, 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 proud of that. That's like new on the horizon. And then my daughter is turning 10. So that's new on the horizon. So those two things right now are, very, very special in my life right now.
That's so exciting. Congratulations to your son. He's going to do amazing things.
Yes, he is.
Yes. So, yes, they said congratulations in the chat.
Thank you.
What upcoming projects do you have, and when should we expect them?
So I'm currently working on my full-length album, and I hope to have it completed by the end of August, and then be ready to release October timeframe. Yeah, and it's going to be called GFE. So you guys get a little tease on that. So GFE is short for Girlfriend Experience. So so we're working on getting that finished right now. I'm really excited about it. So yeah, be on the lookout, definitely.
Jamia and Liz, Girlfriend Experience. Boom. Okay. Also, what was I gonna say? You said something. I'm not gonna backtrack. I was gonna. Okay.
If you remember, I said if you remember it, you can circle back. It's good.
Yeah, I want to backtrack and say it's something. You just said something. No worries.
Okay.
What's your favorite song off your new project?
Oh, well, I only have 3 singles out right now. I like Ever. I like Ever a lot because it has a video to go with it and everything. So, I usually get a lot of, positive response from that song. So, yeah.
Yes. And you guys, I want to pause here. Ladies, fellas, I want to let you. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Somebody in the chat asked, and I missed the comment, but it just dawned on me now. I think it was Buddha asked, "Are you signed?" Because they were dropping fire when they heard your music and you singing. They're like, "Are you signed?"
Yeah, so I'm independent right now. I'm not signed right now. So that would be something on the horizon. I would welcome it, But yeah, right now I'm indie. And I'm ugly indie, like Uber and catching the bus places. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the real elementary stages of just working my way around it. So yeah.
Yes. Listen, I love the independent. Listen, let me tell you something. Don't be in no rush for no signing. The best. A lot of people do know the ones, the artists that are underrated. I listen to them and I see their following. People love them.
Right.
They're signed sometimes.
Ain't the best. You know what I mean?
Cracked up. I was trying to. You said it. Come on now.
I was trying
to be correct, but yeah.
If I could just sing, and have concerts, you know what I mean, and make my living just, bringing music to people, that I'd be fine with that. I don't need nothing crazy. So.
And that's possible. That's more than possible with your talents. Absolutely. Look, who am I to say that? But yes, I see it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Somebody said independent is better. Buddha said
yeah.
So, you guys, as y'all can see, his Instagram is floating at the bottom, and he also is on YouTube. My family. Y'all always show up for me. I want to ask you guys to go and follow his YouTube page. And I'm going to allow you to tell them where they can find you on YouTube. And if you got any other social medias in these streets, let them know where they can find you.
So my YouTube page is Mark Lewis Music, and it's MUZIC music spelled like that. And definitely follow me on Instagram because that's where I post like where I'm going to be as far as performing shows. So that's at Mark Lewis Music Traditional, MUSIC.
Let me correct that real quick. Sorry. It's M-U-Z. So sorry.
But that's the YouTube is MUSIZ. Instagram is MUSIC. So you were correct.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. Yeah, so definitely follow me on Instagram. That's where I post, new concerts and then little clips. And all of that. And then YouTube, follow me there too, please. That helps. But yeah, that's it.
Family, y'all, let's run this support thing, y'all. I'm gonna be sharing out his videos on my community tab, but y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe. This group, this family that I have over here on YouTube, they so supportive with everything I do. I said YouTube can be a beautiful thing when you are surrounded with the best community that I'm connected to. I don't know about nobody else. And yeah, you guys follow him on YouTube. Follow him on YouTube. And you said you can't find it. I have him on my community tab, Liz. I tagged him in it, but I saw two different ones. Two different ones.
Yes,
Mark.
just the Mark Lewis music. So let me see. Let me put it. I wish I could put it in the chat. So
it's a way. So mods. Shanti, can you do? I know there's a lot to ask y'all. Y'all trying to enjoy the show. So Shanti, Liz, I think Jamia, can y'all put his YouTube in the chat? Can y'all put that in the chat? It's Mark Lewis Music with the Z. I put him on my channel, my page, on my channel community tab, but can y'all put that in the chat for me?
Yeah, I just put it in our chat.
Hey, Alona, let me see what I can do.
And then Instagram is easy. It's floating on the bottom.
Hey, Alona, I see you in here. I'm posting it in the chat, but can somebody put his link in there for me? Okay, and you said I put it. Wait, you said you pinned it, Liz? I think Liz said she pinned it.
And then somebody put it in there. It's perfect right here on
Boom.
the screen.
Yep, I put that on the screen. My mods hope they're gonna probably drop your link. So you guys make sure y'all subscribe to him, subscribe to his channel. And I thank y'all so much. You said I have to pin it. You said I put it. Okay, so you're gonna put it. I have to pin it. I don't see it yet, Liz. So once she puts it, I'm gonna pin it to the top. Okay. Do you have any shout outs? Do you have any shout outs that you want to give to anybody before we wrap it up?
So I want to tell you, so it's Mark Lewis, MU. It's MUZIC.
Okay, I copied it. Okay, let me type it in. I'm sorry. I copied and pasted. As a matter of fact, what am I doing? Hold on, give me one. You guys, brief intermission. I got this, you guys. Hold on, brief intermission. We about to get this thing right. Hold on. Brief intermission. Once. Okay, we back. Let me see what I can do right here. You guys, let me know if y'all can see that in the chat. Let me know if you guys can see that in the chat. I put it in there. Let me know if y'all can see that. Y'all subscribe to his channel. Y'all, Joshua said you have such amazing talent. You are yes. He said you're an amazing talent. Boom, they see it. You guys subscribe to his channel. So do you have any shout outs you want to give? Your signature send off that you want to give?
I don't have no shout outs yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just shout out to my to my kids. I'm not gonna say their name. They're gonna get mad. Like, Dad, don't be putting my name out there. But my son Justice, Javen, my middle son, and then my daughter Zoe. Shout out to my mom out there in Memphis. I don't know if she got on. My sister Keisha, Tanisha, my brother Roddy, AJ, all my family out there in Memphis. My auntie Deborah, Kevin. I could go on because everybody out there in Memphis. So Cordell, everybody. So shout out to my Memphis family.
Okay. And I want to give a shout out, first of all, to you. Thank you for coming on, having a yes in your pocket, allowing me to interview you. I want to give a shout out to all of my family in the chat, everybody that tuned in, everybody that's in the background listening. Liz said it's a great interview. Everybody's still giving you compliments. Yes, it was amazing. It was fun. And for those who are late tuning in, we're going to play some more of his music on the send out. You guys know I love y'all to the moon and back, and y'all be back for another one. Love y'all. Bye.
Me, I'll just wait by the phone for your call. I get so happy whenever I see your face. I just can't help it. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Ooh, I get so happy whenever you're next to me. Don't mind me, oh no. You should know by now. Should know, babe. Exactly what you want from love. Do you know what you want from love? You should know by now. You should know, baby. Exactly what you want from me. Do you know what you want from me? And why you wanna go so slow? Baby, you should just let it flow. Yes. If you wanna talk, we could talk. If you wanna fight, we can fight for each other. We can fight for what's right. If you wanna build, we can build. We can buy some land. We can build a kingdom with our 4 hands. If you wanna love me, then love me, baby. 'Cause I wanna love you with all I am. Honest, I still think about you sometimes. Honest, I still see you when I close my eyes. Won't I have just memories of how you used to feel if only you're not there.